Okay, that's... Okay. Let me check in my life. I done it. Alright. Okay. It's done. Oh my gosh, it's genuinely super laggy. Alright. There we go. Alright. Don't even know if people are watching, but hopefully, I'm hoping that... Oh crap. Huh. Nah. Oh crap, like that. Yeah, that could be an issue. At least have like a safety system or something. Alright, let's see, so... Glad I'm live now, but... I think... Yeah. So... Yeah, alright. So I am live. That's good to know. And hopefully the bitrate isn't completely messed up this time. Like last time. Because now I'm actually streaming properly. You know, I could make this jump with regular lava monkey. And I'm very close to making it with normal monkey, I think. I can kind of do this jump with lava monkey. So, you know. If anyone's wondering, the code is SpeedRed. Just join SpeedRed if you want. No one's watching right now, at least I don't think. Is this even public? Oh, whoa. That's gonna wait. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, that is pretty laggy. Alright, you know, I want to join Super Infection. Don't know why it says 0 players. For some reason it says that. I don't know why. I want to play Super Infection. I don't think anyone's watching right now. At least I don't think. I'm not sure. Oh, wait, this is on comp, right? Isn't this on comp? Yeah, this is, I'm pretty sure it's on comp. Some people might not be able to join, hang on. Because I played comp, right? Yes, yeah, it's on comp. Yeah, that changed, no, what? No. Does that change it? Okay. There we go. Should be default now. I'm playing comp recently. Oh, with the... Is there anyone watching? Anyone watching right now? Yeah, I see absolutely no one in the chat right now. Dang, that's sad. Oh, dang. It's pretty sad. Man, ain't nobody watch my stream, bro. Ain't nobody watch my stream. Yeah. Bro, come on. Dang. You know, I don't really, I think casual's a lot better. I think mainly just for the point of, you know, I guess I can do what I kind of did last time, you know, just share some stuff about my channel. So yeah, gonna be posting a lot more in-game videos now, you know, around every Monday and Tuesday I'll be working on them. So basically Tuesdays will probably be when they're posted. So yeah. And any news of the Shadows? Not yet. Production's been a little bit slow recently, but I'm still working on it. Alright, with like, you know, I mostly this week has been about planning, you know, things like live streaming and stuff. It's been taking a bit to do all that. So, but after this, it should be naturally pretty fast in production because I'll actually have everything sorted out. So that's mainly the reason why there's not that much stuff on it this week, because I've been, you know, figuring out other things. So I have definitely been playing a lot more comp recently, and I've been playing the game recently as a whole. Oh gosh, I just canceled out my own load. I can't even do that. But my next video idea is definitely gonna be probably either it's gonna be remodeling GTAG maps or something else. I really don't know. I want to do if I do have, if I do anything with remodeling Jing-Tag maps, there's some I have planned in the video. That will definitely grow a lot more character on a Speedrun 2. So stay tuned for that. I guess, you know, my in-game videos kind of is their own universe, I guess. There's going to be a lot more characters that I might introduce for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel like creating an entire universe for my in-game videos is a lot more cooler. As me expand the universe. Hang on. I might have ended the live stream, hang on. Okay. Oh. Did it just... Dang, it just cut. Alright. Alright then. But, as I was saying, I definitely do plan to expand the universe in the future. Definitely do plan to expand it. I don't know why. As I was talking about, I'm probably going to go into a random lobby for some reason because I had to do something real quick. I think crap. So yeah, I left the room. Crap. Crap. Do not want to do that. That can end up bad. Let's get away. But yeah, again, as I was saying, I definitely am going to expand the universe into more characters and stuff. I feel like creating the universe for my in-game videos is actually pretty cool. I missed that. Oh crap. I think expanded it is really cool because I don't know. It's kind of like something no one has ever done, right? Like making a full universe inside their videos. I just really like it. You know, enough yapping about that. But if you're wondering why I'm making in-game videos and it's not just for growing my channel, it's for a lot more other things. Like again, one of the reasons. It's not the main reason, actually, well, it is one of the main reasons, but it's because I want to grow my channel. As I'm working animations, which it may be confusing how, but it's because animations obviously take a while to make. Even with how fast I am at creating animations, because I'm a lot faster than a natural animator, I still, it takes a bit to make animations. Like the As It Goes, that took me 3 months to make, which is really good for 20 minutes of animation, but still, growing my channel in that period was insanely hard, and I practically did barely any of it. The only thing I could do was make shorts. So, that's one of the main reasons. And secondly, I want to do something other than animation. It's not that I don't like animation, but it's also to where you do the same thing to a certain extent. That's just, even as much as you love it, you sometimes want to do something different. It's kind of what I'm doing here. Allows me to, work on something different. It's also with the live streams too. Allows me just to do something different rather than just making animations 24/7. So that's another main reason, because it actually allows me, to actually do what I want. It's not that animation is what I want, but I also want to do other things other than animation, which is what these gives me an opportunity for. And it still allows me to make epic cool things, because I'm still animating. Like I'm creating my own universe, I guess, somewhat. But this allows me to kind of just take a break from animation for a few days. Alright. Gives me 3 days to do my own thing. The in-game videos would take about 2 days. There's a very certain reason why the making girl tag map one only took a day, because it was a really simple idea. Making girl tag maps, in my opinion, isn't really all that hard. You just set up the scene and then model what you want. Because I've made a few games before they failed, but it's a lot easier naturally than you think. Why am I just doing the same exact route 24/7? I don't know. Kind of just talking to y'all. But yeah, I think making in-game videos and live streams will actually help me grow my channel and actually, not just do animation 24/7. Because at times, animation can sometimes feel like a chore. Because sometimes I'll be tired, but I have to do it still. So, but I still love it. But making live streams and in-game videos is definitely something I want to do as well. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Hopefully people will notice that this quality is better, a lot better. Why the frick did I do that? Again, I'm not live streaming through this one. I kind of am, but I'm also not. I bet you no one's watching this right now, but it kind of makes sense why. But so that's gonna be something I'm gonna be doing every week. Every week I'm gonna be making in-game videos on Mondays and Tuesdays. Like I'll work on them on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then live streams I'll do every Thursday, which I now know how to do a lot better than what I used to do, because what I used to do was really laggy and it just rendered really low. So oh, come on, I almost had that. But it's my new pendulum, so I'm kind of working on it right now. What the? Yo, Gorilla Tag. Another XM, you forgot the mesh collider. Yo, I think you removed the mesh collider, bro. Yo, you gotta add the mesh collider back. Is there a mesh collider on this? No. Gorilla Tag. Is that for every one of these? Oh my gosh. That's for every one of these. Oh, are they, isn't that like, aren't they like working on like a beach live update or whatever? That might be why. Probably have to do some with the barrels. Might be some destructive. Maybe like, my guess. That might be my guess if they are making a beach live update. My guess is there's gonna be a giant monster that comes out this. It's gonna make a giant tsunami, and it's going to, destroy every single one of these because, well, clearly they're working on some with them because they forgot to re-add the colliders back. So they're working on some. I just forgot to fix everything with it. So they must be working on some with Beach because all of these are gone. All the colliders are gone, dude. They have to be working on some. So that's pretty cool, you know. even watching the stream right now? I bet you not. They're definitely not. Bro. Yo, come on. Now, what else am I working on? Really, that's it. Really have nothing to talk about, because, you know what? Should I talk about what I'm gonna be doing after? Or should I spoil some with the, like, do a little leak with the shadows or something? I don't know. Because I definitely have a plan for what I'm gonna make after the shadows, which I feel like the one I have is also really good. It's insanely epic, and it involves. I'm just gonna say it involves. Okay, let me see how to explain it. It involves Titans. There we go. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, after the shadows, there's gonna be a film. It's probably gonna be like an hour long, exactly like the shadows, but it's gonna be some with Titans. So, you know, stay tuned for that. But yeah. So, I'm gonna be making in-game videos, live streams, and animations as well. And I think it's generally a good move for the channel, because it helps me focus on other things in animation, because I still like animation, but like I said earlier, doing the same thing every single day, non-stop, and get tiring at times, as much as I love it. So, just, allowing me to make in-game videos, and kind of just do what I want, it definitely helps. Definitely helps a lot. It's also because, most of these days, on mostly Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, those are mostly the days I don't feel like animating. But the rest of the days, I'm perfectly fine. So that's kind of why I left those up. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty big change for the channel. Since, really for like years, for at least like 2 years, all I've been is making animations. And really nothing else. So, it's going to be a pretty big change for the channel. And I like it. Because it helps me grow my channel. It also helps y'all, it also, helps you guys, watch some as I'm working on big projects, I feel like that's one of the main reasons why the Rise of the Ghosts flunked so hard, was because I was very inactive. Because I was mostly working on it 24/7. And, the only thing you guys had was trailers and, like, a few shorts I would make time to time. So, this new schedule allows me to grow my channel, allows y'all to actually watch some that I made while I'm working on something else. I just missed that completely. So, yeah. Enough yapping about the channel. Is there anyone even watching? I'm gonna end the stream. It's gonna say like 3 views or something. Yeah, no. There's only like there's not even one person watching. Not even one person. By the way, if you're wondering what the code is, if anyone's right now wondering what the code is, SpeedRed. That's the code. So. What? Whoa. Oh, that might be why. can go slippery. I'm just not the best at it. Oh my, that was a huge frame drop. But like, hang on. I can go right here on this dip. It's kinda, yeah. Can't really do that, but I can't do flat yet. I can barely even do flat on normal walls. Not the best. As you can see, it's a bit hard for me to do flat. Alright. Cause flat, I kinda gotta rely on the trees for momentum and to stay up. Right? So I can barely do flat on regular walls, so I basically can't do flat on a slippery either. No, I did that wrong. Hang on. I can do this part very easily. Alright, that wasn't my best slip ever. It wasn't even slip, but who cares? So I've been doing competitive a lot more. Alright. Absolutely no one cares because there's no one watching right now. It's kind of what that's kind of why I want to grow my channel, because also that's another reason why I want to grow my channel. Is because I feel like I spend too much work on projects for it to get as little as I get, because I work a lot on animations, especially the Rise of the Ghost. That was the most demotivating thing I've ever seen. I was expecting to at least get like 1,000 views, but it didn't even surpass 150. That's the sad part, dude. I spent 3 months working on that. Spent 3 whole months. Man. It's crazy, dude. Spent 3 whole months and I barely got anything, bro. Barely got anything. It's kind of disappointing, you know? I spent a lot of work on that, and all I got was a few views. I mean, I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for 100. I still like that, but I was expecting a little more for how much work I put into it. Like I spent 3 whole months, dude. That was my best project yet, dude. I was like, that was like the project I was most excited about. And they only subbed once and just never checked the channel out again, which kind of makes YouTube think all my videos are bad, because barely even 10% of my subscribers actually watch my videos, which is a problem, because while I like having 1,000 views, in actual, realistically, I have only like 200, maybe 320, because those are the only people that actually are there for my content, and not just subscribing just because they thought a video was funny. Right, which is the main problem, because, and I think that's what's mostly holding my channel back, is because most of my subs were just there to like be there and just went gone. Alright, they found a video funny, they're like, oh my gosh, this guy's funny, I'm gonna subscribe to him. Alright, and it wasn't even my video, it was just a compilation of Real Tech memes. I only did that for y'all to watch some else. I was working on projects. Alright. But like, they were like, oh my gosh, this guy's so funny, or whatever, this compilation's so funny, I'm gonna subscribe to him. But they never actually checked out my channel after that. They just subbed, that's it. Which I'm not saying I'm ungrateful for 1,000 subs, but the 1,000 subs is mostly holding my channel back, because most of them subscribed and never saw and never even checked out my channel again once. And I want to be known for the guy who made a single compilation. I want to be known for the guy who makes crazy animations, you know? I spend a lot of time working on, projects, working on story ideas, working on character development, working on animation, working on editing, you know. I'd say like sound design is the most grueling part. That's definitely the part I hate the most in making films. It's just sound design is pretty annoying, but I have to get over it sometime, you know. But the thing is, I spend a lot of time on these animations, and barely 10% of my views get them. The only time they even get like at least the same match of my subs is shorts, which almost every channel gets like at least 1,000 views on the shorts. Shorts isn't just showing your subscribers, but it's also showing just other people who like girl tag, you know. So it shows it to those people, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, this guy's cool. He makes good animation." But most of my subs are just people who saw a compilation and then they just subscribed and then never saw my channel again. But I also feel like I definitely should have a lot more for kind of the content I make, because, you know, I spend all of my work on them, you know, spend my work on, you know, animations and stuff like that, editing them, sound designing them, planning them. Just for them to get like 1,000 views. Which again, I'm not complaining about it. I kinda am, but it's just, I feel like I should get more for the kind of stuff I make. Animation ain't easy at all. I've been animating for almost 3 years, and even my animation still ain't the best, but with how much work I put into them, I'd expect a little more. But it's just, I think I know the reason why, but I'm not entirely sure. Is anyone even watching? Probably no one watching about me venting about my channel. Okay. Oh! There actually is people watching, I guess. 3 people, okay. Alright. If you want to join the code, it's code SpeedRed. But they're probably just randomly here. I don't know. Okay, you know, I've been realizing that my I feel like beach is like one of my favorite maps. Forts is obviously like my most favorite. I mean, obviously it's like the most iconic in all of Girl Tag. It's where every single like comp player versus every single comp team, you know. But like beach, man, it's amazing, you know. It's all about it. It's all about swing. Okay. something about swimming. It's just pretty cool. I think it's mainly because I'm kind of getting better at beach. What? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, for some reason the colliders are gone. They removed the mesh colliders or something. So I think they are actually working on some with beach, because there must be some in like a live event or something. Yeah, definitely a live event. It says 31 days, right? Or something. Okay. So yeah, 38 days, 31 hours, which is unrealistic. No. Is it 38 hours? 31. Yeah, it's 38 hours, 31 minutes, and 30 seconds until the live event, which I am mostly assuming is this, because in basement, there's something new about it, right? You never could actually like get into here. But I'm gonna be some with it, and it's gonna be probably some with this. Could be like an, I don't know, octopus man, giant octopus, grabbing all these, throwing around the ocean. I don't know, because clearly it has to do some with these. You know, they had to do probably remove its staticness, and remove the collider, so then they could manipulate it for a live event. But then they forgot to re-add the thing. But there is absolutely no one joining right now. Hopefully in like a few weeks people will start joining, because well, it kind of makes sense that no one's joining, because really I'm not known for live streams, but I'm going to be in a bit, because I'm live streaming every Thursday, 10 or like 11 o'clock, something like that. So